If you're thinking about moving to Connecticut, you might want to hit pause for a minute. I'm going to share 7 things you absolutely need to be able to handle before making the move. If you can't handle them, this might not be the place for you. Dave Jones here, broker owner of Dave Jones Realty in Connecticut, born in Connecticut, raised in Connecticut, still in Connecticut. I never escaped. I tried, but the pizza kept calling me back. Connecticut is a fantastic state, but every year I meet people from all over the country who arrive wide-eyed, optimistic, and suddenly realize New England living is a little different than they imagined. So this video is meant to help you picture what reality is actually like living here before you move here. So let's get into it. Item number 1, the high cost of living and high housing prices. First up, the one everyone talks about, but not always honestly, the cost of living. Connecticut is not the cheapest state in America. Housing prices in 2026 are near record highs. The median home price comes in about $385,000, and the more desirable towns along the shoreline, Fairfield County, you could be twice that. Property taxes are also a real factor. Connecticut funds most services at the town level. What that means is most municipalities set their own mill rate. 2 houses with the exact same specs in 2 different towns can cost twice as much. Buyers relocating here often object to those taxes right out of the gate. They say they can buy more house for less money somewhere else, and they're not wrong. But somewhere else is not Connecticut. If your goal is affordability above all else, this state might frustrate you. How do you handle that objection? You handle it with data and planning. Focus on long-term value. Connecticut real estate trends are stable. Prices hold. Towns are established. You pay more, but you usually get more. Another challenge is the age of homes here in Connecticut. A lot of Connecticut properties are older. You might be buying a house in the 50s or the 60s instead of a brand new open concept place. This means maintenance, updates, budgeting. So if you need a bargain basement price, Connecticut is probably not where your dream is going to come true. If you can handle paying for quality, you're going to fit right in. Item number 2, we have extreme weather and humidity. The weather here in Connecticut can give you all 4 seasons, whether you asked for it or not. The winters are cold and snowy. Summers are hot and steamy. Spring brings rain and mud. Fall brings leaves everywhere. And I mean everywhere. You'll find them in your car, in your gutters, somehow inside your refrigerator. Still haven't figured that one out yet. Severe storms are also a part of life here. We get nor'easters in the winter. We get occasional hurricanes. We get strong, horribly scary thunderstorms. Just ask my dog. And here's insight most buyers don't expect. Connecticut homeowners spend more time dealing with tree maintenance than in any other state. Luckily, we have awesome recommendations for that. Just ask. We are heavily forested. Beautiful to look at, but storms plus tall old trees equal power outages, blocked driveway, expensive cleanup, and when you buy here, a good chainsaw guy becomes somebody who you will have on speed dial, just like a good dentist. Another unexpected weather-related insight is basements. The majority of homes here in Connecticut have full basements. It's a huge pro for storage, but it also means newcomers must be prepared for moisture control, sump pumps, dehumidifiers, basement waterproofing. These are everyday conversations in this market. Buyers from places like Texas, Florida, Arizona often tell me they've never heard of a sump pump. What the heck is that? Here, there are 2 types of basements in Connecticut, ones that have sump pumps and ones that need sump pumps. The next thing I want to talk about is if you hate winter, Connecticut's going to test you. If you hate humidity, Connecticut is going to test you. We like to be equal opportunity offenders. Now that we're a few minutes into the video, let me slide in something important. Relocating to Connecticut is not just about picking a state with pretty seasons. It's about understanding how those seasons affect your actual home purchase. Knowing which neighborhood floods, which properties sit on ledge, which streets lose power more often than others. These details never show up in Zillow. Those are little local nuances my team and I help buyers understand way before they ever buy, so they can avoid expensive surprises before they move here and buy with confidence instead of panic. Item number 3, heavy traffic and limited transportation. Connecticut is small, the population is dense, and the highways are old. Major routes like I-84, I-91, and the Merritt Parkway, Route 8, they can be extremely congested. Just ask me. As I'm on my way to the Mets game, I've sat in plenty of traffic jams. Commuters coming from New York City often add to that volume. As people move outward looking for more space, they all land in Connecticut. Public transportation exists, but it's not as widespread as big metro states. We have Metro North trains along the coast and some bus systems, but many towns require you to rely on a car. This is another common relocation buyer objection. They fear long commutes and gridlock. How do you handle it? Understanding specific towns and the lifestyle you choose, you got to live closer to where you work. You're going to learn the side roads. We're going to help you learn the commute. Connecticut is manageable if you plan instead of assuming. And here's unexpected insight number 2. You never hear from anybody. Connecticut drivers treat left lane highway camping like a competitive sport. If there's an unwritten culture here, the left lane is sacred ground. If you plan to cruise along leisurely, sipping your iced coffee and enjoying the scenery, Connecticut drivers will appear in your rear view like angry bees. It's not dangerous, but it's intense. Think NASCAR with better bagels. Item number 4, job market realities. Connecticut has a strong overall job market, a lot of insurance jobs, healthcare, education, aerospace, technology, but it's also super competitive. Salaries are good, yet certain industries are concentrated in specific regions. Newcomers worry they won't find what they're looking for and that the market is too narrow. The way to handle it is research and networking. Connecticut rewards specialized professionals. If you're willing to adapt to the dominant industries here, opportunities are plentiful. If you're expecting every possible career path in every possible town, you may need to adjust your expectations. Item number 5, entertainment expectations. Some buyers think Connecticut is packed with entertainment. Others think it is a sleepy colonial museum. The truth is right there in the middle. We have fantastic local restaurants, great theaters, one of the biggest casinos in the country, Foxwoods and Mohegan Sun. We have the best college sports, Go Yukon, beautiful lakes and beaches, outdoor activities, but we don't have massive theme parks or endless nightlife. If you require big city level entertainment every night, Connecticut's going to feel too quiet. You might love the local charm and the weekend activities. Connecticut might be perfect for you. Another way to handle this objection is to focus on the proximity. Where else can you be this close to Boston and this close to New York City? You don't need everything in your town because you can reach out to anything within a short drive, an hour and a half to Manhattan, 2.5 to Boston. Item number 6, the local culture adjustments. Connecticut has its own personality. Towns here operate independently. People care deeply about their traditions. The pace is polite but direct. Neighbors introduce themselves. Schools are the center of community life. Fall is practically a religion. Relocators sometimes object that it feels different or harder to break into social circles. You handle that by getting involved. Join events, visit the town green, get to your local sports. Connecticut communities will welcome newcomers who make an effort. But don't expect Southern style small talk that lasts 40 minutes at the grocery store in the checkout line. Here, we like to keep it moving. We are efficient but friendly. Item number 7, safety and neighborhood nuances. Let's talk about safety concerns. Overall, Connecticut is very safe, but like any state, there are some neighborhoods and pockets that newcomers should probably avoid. Big cities all have their areas that might be a little risky to go through. Waterbury, Bridgeport, Hartford have excellent areas, beautiful downtowns. A common objection is fear of crime or choosing the wrong street. The way to handle that is working with a team that understands the hyper local market and knows the knowledge. It's also super important to look at police stats, neighborhood trends, and instead of guessing from online headlines, drive through the area. Go at different times of the day. Connecticut Magazine and other outlets publish detailed town by town crime rankings every single year. They use real data. This helps remove fear. Connecticut is about micro markets. Safety is not statewide. It's street by street. So there you have it, 7 things you must be able to handle if you want to live in Connecticut. Higher costs, real seasons, traffic realities, job competition, balanced entertainment, local culture adjustments, and smart neighborhood choices. If those things don't scare you, and honestly they shouldn't, Connecticut might be a great choice for you. If you're thinking about moving to Connecticut, there are so many things that can come up, and I'm only talking about a small handful of them today. But every move has dozens of other details. Who are the best attorneys, the best inspectors, the heating system people, taxes, school districts, timing? That's why when you reach out to Dave Jones Realty, my team will give you a real advantage. My Connecticut-based team has people that do this day in and day out, every single day. Connecting with us early lets you avoid the pitfalls and build a smart game plan. Whether you want to move here right now or you're mapping it out for your retirement down the road, reach out. We are happy to help. Another bonus tip before moving here, understand your true monthly payment instead of just the home price alone. Get pre-approved with a Connecticut mortgage lender. Plan for inspections, attorney review. Understand oil heat versus gas heat. Know the specific of that town's taxes. And most importantly, be ready to be competitive when you find the right house. It is a competitive market. That's all I've got for you today. Be sure to check out our other videos linked here so you can find out everything you need to know about living in the great state of Connecticut.